All right.
Everyone get in.
If I remember correctly, all I wanted or asked for was love, but it was divine love, the kind reveals itself mysteriously, and all tears came then, and all frustrations were revealed. But the project got off on the wrong foot a little bit, I think. That's it. The project was a little off from the start. It wasn't really my fault, or maybe it was, for not being bright enough or I being sharp enough to, really pick up on it. Was it lies? I don't think it was lies, really. I think the term would be something like bad information, but that still doesn't really put the blame anywhere, does it? I think the idea got confused a little. After a while, it filled us full of worry and falling over and vomiting in wrong spots and hilarity and joy, but all mischief. Twin cities, overseas, then in the alley gets kicked out, then turned on, then remembering later with laughter and thoughts of why others ended up different, or the choices, or the fury, or when each new thought was revealed, and we wonder then why it took so long to notice, or how come things look so different now, or why did my hand shake so much then, or what stopped me from freeing then, or why not put the pieces together and ask a straight fucking question for once and get a straight fucking answer for that matter, and we realized that in the end it was the space that mattered most, and the picture that held the moment, and we loved the stillness then, and we held the wildness then so close to our hearts that we felt the old leak out and the fresh leak in, and voices carried further, shouts were more frightening, eyes more bloodshot, the rings around them larger and larger, and what would you do about it? What would you really do anyway? How would you defend yourself in a moment of extreme and very real and direct crisis? How would you hold up? If you got stuck more and more, then you realize that desire does not matter, that desire is not immediate, that desire is all immediate and fades so fast, so goddamn fast, like sun and spinning globes, purple projects, lead helmets, fasting elements, fading, misused areas, growing and elapsing, then off the map, you'll never find them, you'll never get back. Oh, baby, 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 you seek a secret hallway, a place the light can't show, somewhere in out of the rain that chills you, so very dark and so very romantic. You can tuck yourself away at a lonely table and order a coffee and act so French, even though you've never been to France or even met a French person. It's like they say, I guess, it's the thought that counts. She looked to her left and I looked at the side of her face and pretended she was a picture I'd seen somewhere long ago and was now just remembering. She looked very beautiful to me then, maybe more beautiful than ever, kind of like a statue in a museum, or even better, a picture of a statue in a book you buy from a very nice museum, a real fancy one with a great gift shop and great food court and real pretty ladies selling you the tickets and ripping the tickets for you. Such a special feeling at night when you get home and can look back at the books they sold you and think about all you saw that day. You put yourself out of place, out of time, out of money, out of friends and ideas too. You tried to gain something by stripping something away. You tried to enter your voice into a conversation with yourself, to force yourself to speak up a bunch of words you didn't really believe, but you tried them out anyway, like a kid who's playing with his friends' toys and he's out of the room and no one's looking, and you always got caught, and even if you didn't get in trouble you felt guilty kind of, and you always believed they were mad at you, so I guess it didn't matter if they were or not, but you always believed what you were told, no matter how ridiculous, like the time he told you he had rabbits in the closet and that there would be bunnies, and when the bunnies came you could have one all for yourself and take it home and name it and everything, and you were so excited, so extremely thrilled that you couldn't stand it, and every week you'd ask him to open the closet so you could see, and you'd beg and plead and he wouldn't let you look, and you still believed they were there, and you would get so sad, buddies. And finally one day he told you the truth, told you there were no bunnies to be had and no rabbits to birth them, and he laughed and laughed, and he said he couldn't believe you'd fallen for this. The whole time he thought you knew he was joking, but you knew that wasn't true. You knew he knew you believed him, and you got so angry, but you only acted sad. You never told him you were angry, and now you look back at yourself and you yell at yourself, you fuck. But still you're yelling at yourself and never at him, so it's still your fault for believing something so stupid, you twat. Any asshole could have told you there were no goddamn bunnies in that closet, so you're not only gullible, but you're plenty stupid too. Pull yourself together, man, grow a pair, etc., etc. You don't have to take that kind of crap, no one should. You don't have to believe every goddamn thing you hear. In fact, you probably shouldn't believe hardly any fucking thing you hear. You should develop a little bit of savviness or street smarts or whatever it is they call it. It's your fault. And you know it is. The whole thing, this whole mess is your fault. And that is what's eating you tonight, my friend. That's what's gnawing at you when you're half asleep. That's what you're trying to keep at bay, keep it hidden. Well, the game's up, your cover's blown. It's time to stand in the street and see what comes at you now. Just take it the way a leaf takes the wind. You don't need to know where you'll end up. It's not your right.
I want to thank Dave Gross a lot for asking me to play.
You're welcome a lot.
This I wouldn't have done this last Sunday unless I had this show coming up, and it was a really fun little project.
So what? Who is that reading?
Is this a Q&A?
Yes. Now I've forced it in.
Yeah, it's Dave's show. Let's open it. Let's open it up.
Let's open it up.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah.
Is that the typewriter stuff you do?
Yep. All right. Thanks.